Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. We know we are. And, the Pink Fund. Awesome. So happy to have you guys here. Oh, our friend Gretchen. Hey, Gretchen.
I think Sam's on with the
We can't wave back to you because we can't reach the phone. We're a little technological. To get all three of us on the screen, the phone has to sit.
We need like a pointer.
We should. I could probably maybe do it on my watch. I don't know. We'll learn. Gretchen, we just want to send you a huge shout out because this Instagram Live would not be happening without you. Mm-hmm. You generously introduced us to Karen and the whole team. And we are just so grateful and excited for this partnership and to teach you all a little bit about immunocology and why they believe in us and why we believe in them. So,
side up. We got our stuff right here.
Wait for me to spray it on my glasses, everybody. Oh, we love you too, Gretchen. Thank you so much. We've got, a few people joining us today. We're really excited for some of our friends.
Hi,
Dora!
Dora's here!
Like, oh my gosh, so fun. So fun. Dora is a really good friend of ours who is just freaking awesome. And so we're super happy to see her name pop up on the screen and share a little bit about this. I hope she's doing well.
Yes.
I know that Karen will be on any second.
Yep.
What else could we talk about while we wait for Karen to get on? What we've been doing today?
Busy day in the Cancer Cartel.
You could turn around and show them everything.
Oh, no,
I cannot touch that.
Stuff.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
Was it Dara?
Yes.
When we looked homeless.
And once again, wow. Once again.
Karen is requesting.
Well, we're not seeing Karen's request quite yet, so we're just gonna.
It said she already did.
Instagram is maybe a few seconds behind where we are today. Yeah, Dara, when we did our Instagram live with Dara, she was like all dolled up, had the most fabulous lip color on, and Katie and I had been running around all day
today,
like crazy people, and we
have to go
actually looked homeless. All right, I'm going to play with this a little bit while you guys, just to make sure that we didn't miss Karen.
At the very top, like
it would be down here.
Oh, it would be.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're not seeing it. Yeah, I don't know if we were amazing, Dara. We were crazy, but it was super fun, and I think everyone may have had a margarita that day.
Dara's world says she can request. Oh, there's our sister Heidi.
There's Heidi. Hello. Hi, all right, Karen.
I wonder why it's not
We're sure you're going to be there shortly. We feel it.
Question.
No, let's see here. Go live. Nope, she hasn't.
She hasn't joined.
Have her just log in, Sam, and then we can actually grab her from there.
She hasn't joined into the call yet at all. She has to join the live.
All right. Well, we'll just
the request is on her page. Dara said, yeah.
Yes, perfect. Thankfully, Dara, our good friend, knows how to work these Instagram lives and is giving us some good feedback. So, Karen, this should pop up on your page.
I don't think she's not even on yet, though.
Well, Sam's listening.
Immunocologie is,
yeah.
But
Karen's not.
Oh, Magical
Hey,
Events!
guys! We got some hometown love!
We haven't seen you since the wine event.
Yes, we got some hometown love. These chicks put on some super fun events in our hometown, and we just are super happy to see them on here. It's a lot of fun. We love seeing people from our hometown get on and give us some love, so it's really exciting.
I think she's from like Bonnie Lake.
Yeah, I think they're all over. They do a lot of their stuff here in town. It's a lot of fun. They'll probably be at the Friday night outdoor shopping experience. Today we filmed a podcast with the coolest chick named Hallie. Yeah, I thought you were an Enumclaw. Hallie had us on her podcast, the Sassy AF podcast we recorded today. Bella! Look, it's Bella. Hello, doll. Okay. Bella's getting ready to go to Logan's art event in 1 hour. That's pretty exciting. My son has an art exhibit tonight here in town. That'll be a good one.
Maybe she has to be following us to get on. Maybe
we'll get there. She's going to get there. We're going to just talk about random things about like our podcast. There she is! Karen! Well, she's going to request to join here in just 1 second.
There we go.
There.
Yep.
There's our sister Terry.
TJ's on.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Technology.
I know, right? Technology at its best.
Hello,
Karen, you look beautiful.
Wow,
Thank
Karen.
you. Thank you. I have to tell you, it's always when you're by yourself and no one's around and you don't have to text someone like going, do this or do that. You're like, ah! So I swear to God, I went through this with Sam just before I got on and I said, I got it. So here I am. But
okay.
so great.
It happened to us earlier today. So we did a live this morning with our friend Gila, and
we could not get off the live.
We couldn't get on.
We never could see ourselves. We just
did it.
It was a little bit of a nightmare, but
it wasn't a nightmare.
Well, I mean, it was a little bit nightmare trying to log on. Yeah. But
well, that's what we call technology at its finest. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it's not so good.
Yeah, we say bad words sometimes. It doesn't work.
Look how amazing your skin looks, Karen. We all want to look like you.
Thank you.
You are glowing.
You really are.
Well, we just first want to start off with saying thank you.
Yes.
Like,
beyond.
There are no words. We knew from the moment we laid eyes on you, our very first Zoom call, that you were just an incredible powerhouse of a woman that we wanted to be aligned with. And we just can't say thank you enough.
And you've created an amazing company, and all the women that we've been working with are just incredible.
Yeah,
Thank
Sam,
you. Sam and Gretchen.
Incredible team.
Yeah.
I really feel blessed. I love them all and I can't be with them. And it's like, I just want to see you. So we started we're going to do Thirsty Thursday. So we just have some time together because they're so incredible.
Yeah, that's a great,
you can join in with us.
For sure.
We would love to. That sounds like a great idea. Well, we want our audience to get to know you a little bit better. So if you could just start off, you're a fellow cancer survivor, like cheers to you, fellow warrior sister. So
yes.
Just share with us a little bit about your cancer journey, and then, why you started Immunocologie and why you're so passionate about it and why that line is so special.
Well, thank you. First of all, thank you. I just adore you, three of you. And I feel so blessed that we have come together and we're on a mission, aren't we? We
are
on a mission.
Yes.
So, it really takes us back to the four of us have been through one kind of cancer or another. And, the moment that you get diagnosed, and I know that some of our audience out there who are listening have been through that journey as well, to get that moment to be, shocked, surprised. How did it happen? Why me? All of those things. And I know as we began to know each other, we all sort of had that same kind of, wow,
right.
What was this about?
Yeah.
So, and with my journey, I want to just say that having spent my whole career in the cosmetic industry, I was a little dumbfounded. I just was so surprised. And 2 years prior to being diagnosed, I'd been working with what is called our French green clay. And I was doing some research on it. And I had no idea that research, the silver lining to my cancer, would actually be immunocology. I had you don't know, right? You don't know why. That's right. So we don't know why, but one of the things that I really love, I like sharing, but it's important for me to share because I know that we've all had our different journeys and what comes together and what our silver lining is with it. And I think part of my journey was not understanding, but not knowing what I could do to give back. How could I help? What could I do? And so 2 years after working with the clay, and my botanist, who's a chemist, had said, there's many reasons for this clay. It's about anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial, it's antimicrobial, and all these things. And it helped me through my journey, going through chemo and radiation, as I shared with all of you. And part of that was never in the wildest dream did I think that when I came out of cancer treatments, was told I was going to be in remission, did I have this big, long plan, like, I'm going to start a skincare brand and I'm going to be the founder of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's kind of like the three of you, like
Yeah.
if you said to yourself a year ago that you were going to have Cancer Cartel
Yeah.
and you were going to be on this crusade, right?
Right.
Mhm.
No, it's
No.
all, I mean, you take the bad and you turn it into something good.
And that's, I think, the part for me was, how do I take this journey that I was on and how do I give back? Because I just couldn't see myself just doing, I had to do something significant. I had to do something that was, whether it be helping others. And, I think I shared this with you. Someone had asked me, hey, maybe, you'll start a cancer foundation. And it didn't feel right for me because at the time, here I was in skincare and I thought there must be something here. I just couldn't, the chemo brain that we go through?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I couldn't think about it. My head wasn't even in it. I just said, I just want to get well. I have 4 children and all I cared was get well, be with them, spend time with them.
Right.
And that's where my focus was. So the story really goes that when I was in remission, that's when that light bulb had Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Now what happened?
And going through lymphoma with Hodgkin's is certainly different than cancer. You're dealing with a different type of cancer. Breast cancer is so much in that sense. I'm so passionate for what women have had to go through throughout the world through breast cancer. So I didn't know how. I remember going into one of those after sort of you want to go to a support group, and I ended up at a cancer support group, and it was so incredible listening to everyone's story. And when they came to me and they said, I had Hodgkin's, I must say, they go, oh, you don't really understand, but you do understand. You do understand that the drugs that you have to take, whatever they are, the surgeries that you have to go through, and so forth. So when I was told I was in remission, that's when I realized this is when I can give back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That giving back was my knowledge of skin, having had my own school and being an esthetician and working on skin, for so many years and teaching about skin. I said, I have to do something that's going to make a difference.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's really how it came for me, is that my light bulb, the silver lining, is what happened for me at that time. So that was 6 years ago.
Wow. Well, it sounds like that you've made some incredible progress in that short period of time. You're clearly a woman who just makes a decision and just does it, which is incredible. We can see that in you. I think that's just
We're so
fabulous.
excited for everyone to learn more about immunocologie. I mean, it's amazing what you've created.
So
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more about the product line and why it's wonderful, not only for everyone, but people that have come through their cancer journey as well.
Yeah, I think one of the keys for me to this is that the skin is compromised during cancer.
Right.
And when you are not prepared for it, and even though there might be someone saying use this product and that product, for me it was, I'm knowledgeable about ingredients, and I'm knowledgeable about skin, and putting the two together, it was like, I'm not feeling this. And one thing that I did have at my fingertips was, I go back to, is my French green clay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got to use that. I also got to use, which was fascinating. Again, remember, I wasn't thinking about this for the world to have a skincare line, based on this. This is me. I was being a little selfish, right? So now it's in a pretty bottle, but the Vital Ionic Mist was clay water. So I was using this on my skin. And as time goes on, you're going to find out that I'll also have a clay water that we'll actually drink.
Yay.
Because
We're excited for that.
Wait.
Yes. We can't wait to try that.
So stay tuned for that. That's coming up next year, 2021. Got a little stop here in 2020. So this is really what got me through a lot. When my skin didn't turn these different colors that happens, you know, you get a little yellow, you get a sallow look. There's a lot of things. The skin doesn't look healthy. And so I got to brighten it up with the clay. It helped take out the toxins, helped to refresh and renew my skin. And then I got to use the clay water as well. And so a lot of times, you know, people would say, what are you doing? And again, I just go back to, I didn't think like I should put this in a bottle and sell it. So those are two things that were so gentle for my skin. But, you know, just recently, you know, and over the past couple of years, I should say, is that I realized that skin, going through cancer is not a skin type, right?
Right.
And I always want to say that because what you do during cancer, sometimes you never want to do again.
Yeah.
So I want this to be an experience of where you feel luxurious, you feel good, you're excited to use this, you're excited to use it afterwards in different ways, because your skin might be compromised differently than someone else's. So I put together this whole program that is just so simple, but so gentle for the skin. And I start that off with my cleansing lotion, right?
Nice.
And this is just a lotion, and I always love demonstrating this because it's just a lotion.
We love it.
And sometimes we have to go back and do that girls' night where we take our makeup off.
Yes. I mean,
Mask.
yes.
But look how it's just creamy.
Oh, it's amazing.
Right?
Yes.
And this is so gentle. It helps with the skin's microbiome. So we're balancing the skin. And once we do that, we can either tissue it off or use warm water, not hot, but warm water. And when we have compromised skin going through cancer, I find a lot of times it's nice to tissue it off because you want to leave a little bit of those lipids on the skin. That the lipid is the oil, and the oil is a nourishing, it's an omega vitamin. It's called desert date seed from Africa. And it has omega-3 and omega-6 and omega-9. Gives the skin this beautiful cushion and just makes the skin look so healthy. So while you're going through treatment, when you're putting that, you know, putting this on the skin, and to keep it simple, tissue it off. Then we go, and this was one of the things that I thought was so important for those who are going through cancer. And even after this spray, it's going to hydrate. It's going to help with any kind of pollution, free radicals. But most important, it's a drink for the skin. It's going to hydrate the skin. And when I talk about hydrate, I just like, let's just girls, let's spray ourselves.
Spray it all over.
So that drink for the skin.
I'll take my glasses off this time.
But this everyone needs this. I mean, even if you're using someone else's skincare, because it is antibacterial, antimicrobial, and it is also anti-inflammatory. So it takes down the redness, takes down with that compromised skin, that inflammation. So I love sharing this. I love sharing this with everyone. I always say, get it in your purse, take it with you wherever you go. But there's a new little study I did, as I found out, is that I like to also put it in my hands after I've used hand sanitizer. And I do this with it so that I get that actual antibacterial, antimicrobial on my hands. I have it on my face. And we found out through a study in March that this actually repels bacteria and viruses attacking our skin. So
that's amazing.
That is amazing.
It doesn't cure. It doesn't cure though, right?
Yeah, right.
But it repels it so it doesn't get into your body.
Yeah.
And get it on your lips and around your nose. So it pushes it away because it has clay particles. And as I was explaining to you before, for everyone who's listening today, the clay particles build, it's like a building, like a wall. And even though they're very minor and you don't even feel them, they're still protecting your skin while the water soaks into your skin. So
yeah. So for everyone, I mean, you probably can't say it, but we will say it, but it does help prevent COVID. I mean,
It can.
It can.
Yeah.
yes,
It can.
it can to get into your system,
Yes.
right? So it just
Getting in. Yep.
yeah.
Well,
So
We love that.
it's just a really exciting product,
Yes.
and we're just, it feels great. It
incredible.
smells great. It's just so refreshing. It's one of those things like
Yeah.
I could see, you know, we've had already kind of a long day, and just that, that spritz made us feel like it just kind of brings, it was awesome. So I'm sorry that I keep getting up and touching my screen, but my screen's going dark.
It keeps going dark.
I don't know. There's something wrong in the settings, so sorry that I keep reaching around. Yeah.
You know what you have to do with that is to put it on Do Not Disturb.
And then it will stop the screen from going dark.
Oh,
that's good to know. See, you know more than we do.
Okay, right now, actually, what if you slide?
I want to. You know what? I'm gonna. Because what if I lose them?
You won't lose. You won't lose. Just go to your settings and go to Do Not Disturb.
All right.
It worked. Let's see if it worked now.
Karen, look at you go.
Wow.
Technology at its finest.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm gone now.
Are you in? No. There you go.
That's
now
perfect.
Yeah. We're having a little, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Okay. We'll get there. There we go. Cancer Cartel. We're not an IT company. So
I'm right there with you. Sam is my IT. Just
Sam
with me,
is
Sam.
awesome.
Yeah, Sam
is awesome.
I'm just saying, Karen knows the tech chat.
Yeah. So awesome. You know, we saw somebody log on that said your skin is incredible.
And it really is.
And it really is. Like, whoever said that was just like, I don't know. They were spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Well, whoever said that, thank you.
It was Eloise Rescue, I think.
Oh, yeah. Eloise.
Oh, Eloise. Hi, Eloise. Oh, my gosh. She is so special.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Well, I will say that having, immunocologie in my life, I just feel so blessed because, someone said to me,
Vicky.
Eloise Rescue is Vicky.
It's
Vicky Wagner.
Our friend Vicky. Oh my gosh. We love Vicky.
Yay. Hi, Vicky.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
This is so fun. Well, Karen, we want to kind of jump in a little bit and just talk about how generous you are.
Yeah.
And we want to talk about the fact that you have gone ahead and decided to donate 15% from all of the sales of So 15% of the sales from Immunocologie are going to be donated to Cancer Cartel in the month of October. And 100% of those funds that you and your amazing community raise are going to go directly to help people who are struggling financially due to a cancer diagnosis.
Yes.
We are so blessed because we are going to be able to help so many people because of you.
Yeah.
Well, I feel blessed to be able to do that for you and for those families out there that I won't maybe get to meet, but to know that I can help. But the people in my community with Immunocologie are going to be able to help those out there. You know, a little part of my story was that I had someone who had come and, having 4 kids and, the surprise of that, sometimes you're just not in a place where everything is taken care of that you think is
right.
Can be. And we had someone who came and helped us in that way. And you know what, it meant so much, but it's more than that. It takes the stress away. It takes away some of the pain and the anguish that you're going through to think about how are you going to pay that bill or what's going to happen with that bill. And so to have someone be able to be there and the angels that you got, the 3 of you are, and the teams that you've put together that, Immunocologie, I mean, I sort of say, at least I can do to help those families and help you to help those families. So I am blessed to be able to do that. And those in my community, I know, feel the same way that they can help you and help those families.
We are so grateful.
Yeah, we are just blown away.
So
I mean, we know that this partnership is going to just really help so many people. And so you're brand ambassadors. I mean, just everyone out there that's sharing about Immunocologie and sharing about Cancer Cartel. This is so huge to us, and
it's a great product that we can get behind. It's
incredible
right.
product.
Yeah. I mean, we are so
Thank
excited
you.
about it.
yeah, we
Thank
really
I told
are.
you I love all natural. I take my toxins internally.
That's
Toxins
right.
on my skin.
I haven't heard that one before. I like that one.
Well, it's funny because Katie is really good at pointing out that your skin is the largest organ of your
I
body.
tell them that all the
and
time. Yeah.
I am very bad at what I put on my skin.
You're going to do better then. This is
We're
going to
gonna start to change that
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I'm willing to work on it. I
Yeah.
definitely am. I'll probably never wash my makeup off at night. I'm just
Oh
going to
my
be
gosh. No, you're not. She's going to do it.
If she's gonna do it, we're gonna get you there.
Can you imagine what her pillowcase looks like?
I changed my pillowcase.
this is definitely girl conversation.
I mean, it's funny because like I worked in cosmetics for years. I know better. Like I definitely know better. I don't know. It's a sickness, but you're inspiring
Yes,
me,
it is.
Karen. You're inspiring me.
Well, I know that you're going to find, and you're going to tell me in a very short period of time, you're going to realize that you're going to come back to me and go, you were right.
Yeah,
Oh no, you are right.
I
Like
believe it.
you're very, very, very right. I know you are.
No, but it's more about this because I know, you're so beautiful. And I know that, for women who, feel uncomfortable. I think we've all, in some way, some of us women have been in that place where, I don't want to, I have to put my makeup on. So I put a little eye makeup on now, just a little bit, but I don't wear any foundation.
Incredible.
And
Isn't that
a little,
insane?
little lip color. And it just evens out our skin tone. And the beauty of that is not having to wear makeup, but we never think of it like that.
Yeah.
But if our skin is even toned and our skin is in that, I don't wear any concealers or anything like that. So it's just really about eyes and lips.
I can't wait.
I
Wait,
can't
so
wait.
you have no makeup on
Face
other
makeup?
than
No,
can't
I
wait.
just,
can't
I
wait.
have just a little bit, the eye makeup
spray that stuff on my face. Spray that on my face.
and a little bit of, obviously a little color there. So,
Yeah.
so.
Wow.
No, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
So, and that's why I think that's one of the things that we can do by, helping women, through their illness, that they can look beautiful and get that skin really, that compromised skin needs to be just hydrated, and the skin needs to just feel the luxurious of how Immunocologie feels on the skin. And it's almost like, I use the word cashmere, cashmere to the skin, right? When you feel it on the skin, that's how Immunocologie feels on the skin. That. But day after day of using that, last night I did my mask. I have a portable sauna. So there I was in the portable sauna. I had my mask on and I was just detoxing my body and pulling those toxins out of our body. We love to drink a little wine, right? We love to
Yes.
cheat on
Karen,
certain.
is tequila okay?
Yeah, tequila's okay.
Okay, tequila's okay for my skin.
Yes, and by the way, I brought a little glass here of my probably you can tell it's my sparkling water.
Yes, yes. We are hydrating today as well because we
Just
want our
water.
skin to look as good as yours.
Let's all take a drink.
Yes, hydrate. This 2-3 times a day with your Vital Ionic Mist.
Yeah.
It's going to be a life changer in your skin. Get it down on your neck, hands. And then, I also, this is something that's really important. I don't put it in the actual package for sensitive skin for cancer patients, but for body, any of the body that's, your skin is getting dry, this body serum after the shower is so delicious on the skin. But a lot of times our skin gets very tight and very flaky from chemo
Oh, yeah.
and the medication. This here just brings this energy into the skin and just brightens up the skin. And it's not sticky, it's not heavy. But when we're using things that have a lot of petrolatum, those are not healthy for our skin. And we should be looking at those ingredients and making sure we're not using anything with petrolatum in it. So this is our omega vitamins, which is our desert date seed oil.
Oh.
Wow.
And that desert date seed oil is what we really call Belenite's oil, and it comes from Africa. And we actually have women who we have a co-op there, and my scientist is there with them. He sets up this little facility to help them. It's the fair trade.
Fair trade is great.
Yeah.
It is so dear to my heart because it's giving back to communities in places that we would never be able to reach and help.
Yes.
And these women collect the nuts, and we have a little facility there where we crush them, we cold press them.
Wow.
And it's really, really cool. I wish I could go there one day, but
Someday.
One day.
On Monday, why not? Hey, Karen, I have a question for you about that body serum. Something that, I didn't have to have chemo, so I can't speak to your skin on chemo, but what I did just have is revision of my breast reconstruction. Yeah. And that skin feels terrible. So I think that would be something that to share. And my scars are so tight, and can I just tell you, if that's the case, you have some Super 7 there, you need to get this onto the scars right away. This repairs any kind of surgery you've had. As it's starting to heal, this will repair the skin because it has the ability to actually go in and repair the cells. We use actually in here snail mucin, which actually has its own hyaluronic and its own peptides. And what it does, it helps to take the actual matrix of the cell and turn them over so that you get to the newer skin faster. And that's what that gooey stuff from a snail does. Yes. That's amazing. And this is an old ancient recipe of where taking that snail mucin and actually having it eat up the dead skin cells so that you can get to a truer skin without using chemicals.
No snails were killed in the process. Right?
And yes, please know that no snails were killed in the process. And we did not eat the snails.
I would have actually been okay with that if you ate them.
If somebody wants to eat them as escargot, it's not what we do.
Yeah. Okay.
We do use a snail farm over in France though for them. But anyway, Super 7 is all about the 7 signs of aging, but repairing the skin. Okay. So what you have to do is get that on after your surgery, get that on there so it'll help to reduce the scarring.
Okay, I'm gonna start. We
all
have lots of scars.
But it also helps because of that. It helps with
Kim Douglas.
Hi,
Kim.
We're gonna have a chance to chat this week, Kim.
Oh, we're so excited for you guys to chat.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
We love both you ladies so much.
What a great team to team up, you guys.
Oh, Kim, we love you too. We're so excited.
It's gonna be fun. What a week we're having, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just this. There are some powerhouse people on this call right here. So yeah, we are super excited. Okay, you're on Do Not.
I liked what Gretchen said. Botox in a bottle.
Botox in a bottle.
Oh yes, that's my way of saying that it tightens and firms. So when you put this on, there's this cooling sensation, and it takes away that inflammation. But at the same time as it's taking away the inflammation, because I might have shared this with you, but for the audience sake, inflammation is what causes aging. The more we can take that down, and that's what Immunocologie does because of the clay water. This Vital Ionic Mist is the clay water, and this clay water is in every one of the products, so it's taking down inflammation. So
we need a big bottle that's super.
Yeah, we need to get that immediately.
I need all the things.
Tighten our whole body.
Yeah. And Kim, your skin is beautiful. We have seen it, and it's going to be even more incredible after you use this. Oh, this is so fun and so exciting. We are just so happy.
Yeah, we are.
This is just
I'm really excited
fun.
to use all of it.
Yeah, we can't wait to use all of the products. We have our little sample bag over here, and we're going to get this.
It's incredible what you've created.
I call Super 7, and I call the other
I'm the one who had the most recent surgery.
Yeah,
I get
you
don't
take care of your skin, so you get nothing.
I think I have the biggest scar.
You get nothing.
We're gonna fight
You're gonna take care of your skin.
I love it. I love it. It's like sisters, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Kim is going to bathe in it, so I think that's
I
a
think
great
that's
idea,
a great
too.
idea. That's what I want.
Well, I think one of you have to use, this is another part of the system with the sensitive skin when your skin is compromised, is the hyaluronic, right? This is a dual weighted hyaluronic. So it brings water into the skin, brings water up to the skin.
Oh, wow.
So this is key. Now, what you might say, what's the difference between the two? This one is reparative, firms, tightens, and it's our, what we call in a bottle.
I love
Tightens,
that.
firms, helps with fine lines, repairs the skin. Where this one here is going to give that skin that drink for the skin and really plump it and hydrate it and give it that plumpiness that we're looking for without chemicals. So this is key for plumping. So a lot of times what I like to do is go in, repair, and then hydrate afterwards, and then put my
There we go.
Karen, we're doing awesome today.
Sorry, yeah, we lost you for a sec.
Or do not disturb didn't work. I don't know. It's
oh
crazy.
no, so
It worked for a little bit.
Yeah,
it worked for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to figure that one afterwards.
We will.
Yeah.
It's totally
Sorry.
great.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm so happy though to be able to offer, this 15% to everyone so that we can really help your organization. And, as time goes on also, if anyone who's in your organization who really would like to has any questions on the products or a consultation, I want to make sure that everyone knows that we're here. We have our immunocologist who actually can do a personal one-on-one consultation, take them through the products on how to use them. And then also, sometimes there are just certain questions about the skin that you just need answered.
Yeah.
And, things that I call it the do's and the don'ts and the tips, right? And the tricks. And I love sharing that because, like, as an example, we talk about our cleansing lotion. This is something that you could actually, after you cleanse, you tissue it off, you mist with your mist, and if your skin feels tight and taut and you want to put your hyaluronic on, you go and put your hyaluronic and then take your cleanser. Even though it says cleanser, you can actually use it as your moisturizer. It's a multitasker.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
because it's a lotion, has no surfactants, it doesn't bubble up. It is all about being gentle and to help compromise skin. Because I might have mentioned earlier, we don't want to disturb the microbiome. And the microbiome is like our gut, what we put in our gut and how our gut, affects our body.
Right.
Well, same thing with the skin. When the skin is imbalanced, a lot of times it's a reflection of what's going on with our gut and what's going into our body.
No wonder I'm a disaster. Karen, I have so many problems. One thing I do want to say is we got a question about where you can get Immunocologie.
That was Beth. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. So we do want to say that you can obviously just go directly to immunocologie.com, but it's also linked on Cancer Cartel's webpage. If you click on the picture of Immunocologie on our webpage, it'll take you right to Immunocologie.
Either that or it's Chuck. Maybe Chuck's looking for
Chuck, I hope that you are working on your skin, buddy. I mean, good for you, bro. Good for you.
This is why it's so gender neutral. With Immunocologie. I mean, guys, this is so easy to use. It's not heavy. It's so often, and I have to tell you, guys love the hyaluronic because it's not sticky, hydrates, and shaving. You just want something that's easy, no fragrance, no dyes.
My husband needs that.
Right? Guys, we got to get the guys in their skin looking good. And I try to share, a lot of times men think, oh, do I really need it? And I want to say, Well, yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd like
we all
to
don't wear makeup or concealer most of the time, so
You really
yeah,
need
you
it.
need it.
It would be beautiful to see that their skin is hydrated and moist and not look. Sometimes when skin gets dry and dehydrated, it's dull and sluggish. It doesn't have that vibrance. And even for men, even though they shave, they need that hydration. And it's not like going and getting Vaseline and put it on your skin, or, you know,
Chuck just said
Nivea.
I am. Chuck in.
Okay, stop that now. We've got to go on and make sure we treat our skin nice. And that's that's what immunocology does. It treats your skin nice. And and I have to say, that's where the combination of eating, you know, healthy for your gut is also about, you know, what you put on your skin so that it's also healthy for your body. Because what you put on your skin does get absorbed, as you were saying earlier. It does get absorbed into your body. So you want to make sure you're not putting these chemicals. Now, you know, this is a lot of new information that a lot of people did not know about, from 10 minutes ago to a year ago to, you know, when we were growing up and, you know, getting our makeups out and putting foundations on, we thought, oh, that's cool. We want to be big girls, right? And that's how you become big girls, is you put foundation on, you put a lot of makeup on. But we don't have to do that anymore. We can have beautiful skin and be able to have our natural, you know, just our whole natural being come out through that without having to put that heaviness on our skin and into our bodies. So that's my message, is how do we do this?
Yeah, your message is
So
clear.
excited about that.
Yeah.
And we are going to have you on speed dial as we get this one on board.
What you do is keep taking pictures for me.
Yeah,
Karen,
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
As the progress, as we start using the product.
That means I'm going to have to send you a picture without my makeup on.
Yes.
She looks incredible.
If I
without
do it,
makeup.
you can do
really
it.
does.
I really like makeup. Let's be clear. I really like it.
We all do, but I'm excited about this.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say to you, Karen, is that, you know, you talked about being kind to your skin, and I really just want to commend you that your kindness is clear. Like, your personality and how much you care is so clear, and you're so passionate about this because you believe in it and you know for a fact that it works and it does what it says. You've created this with kindness, and we're blown away by just who you are, what you've created, and we're so excited to see where this like partnership and beautiful relationship continues, because we see this way beyond October. This is something huge for the future.
Well, we're going to be using it for the rest of our lives now. So.
Thank you. No, it does. I mean, it's really about our future, you know, and it's about our journey in the future. And, you know, we're here today, and, you know, to me, it's not just about October, it's about our future and being together and doing things together. So it's the people that we're going to be able to help together, and know that there are a community of people that, you know, without your help, won't have these things available to them. And I just think that's so important to all of us, to be able to go out there. And I know there's a lot of cancer organizations out there, but, you know, everyone out there who can do and have a part to help others is so important. And, you know, when our lives really, you know, our paths cross, I think, you know, I want to say it's divine.
Amen to that. Yes, for sure it is.
Yeah. And I know Gretchen on our team, who's with us and watching here, you know, when she came to me and said, you know, these women are really special. And I said, I'm all in. I am so all in. And
we're just, you know, we'll cry, because I think that, you know, you just touched on all the points that there are a lot of charities out there, and there's a lot of people trying to do good in the cancer world. But you know, we're just three girls that knew that we could make a difference and created something, you know, grassroots from the ground up. We didn't know what we were doing. We just decided to try. And I think that, you know, that just like comes through. And with women like you and Gretchen and Kim and Vicky, like with people believing in us, like the sky's the limit. We are going to help so many people because of this.
And didn't Brandy introduce us to
Did
Gretchen?
Brandy introduce us to Gretchen? So Brandy, if you're out there, we're loving you too.
It just keeps going. I mean, people introduce us to the next person, and it's we're so blessed. Really
Karen, can I ask you one quick question about the line?
Yes.
What's the difference between the hyaluronic serum and the face serum?
So that's a great question. This face serum is actually an oil. This is a Balinese oil that comes from Africa. So we have two products that are that. This is the body serum, which has the Balinese oil, which is from the desert date seed. So this is for the body.
Okay.
And you can see my yin and yang here.
Yeah.
It's in a large size. And it's also, just so you know, for everyone watching us, this is actually a spray. So when you putting it on your skin, it's beautiful because it is a spray. And it
that's the body one.
The body one.
This is the body one, right? And the face serum is made, it's lighter. Obviously, this needs to be a little heavier for the body. So this is actually in a dropper, but this is a Balinese oil. And you can see how clear this oil is, right? It is so, it's not yellowish. It's just barely a color. And this is what I call a dry oil. And I was really particular when I was working with this because I wanted the clay water to be there to really be there to be a delivery system to the oil. But I'm not one for sticky oils. And I wanted this to be absorbed in. I wanted to cushion the skin. So the face serum is actually the face oil. So, you know, a few drops of this. And let me just share with you, a few drops goes a long way. But when I do this, I love just patting it on my skin like this and let it just soak in. You don't have to over rub. And I just want to teach everyone who's with us today, please, when you're using these, when you put them into your fingers, gently put it together and pat like this. Don't go like this with you, because it all goes into your hand. You lose all of the benefit of those ingredients that need to go onto your skin. So tap, tap, tap like this, and then that way your skin's going to take it in and drink it in. So I love to be able to just sort of, you know, as an esthetician, I use my hands a lot, and I love to just sort of use it as I'm playing music. So I try to teach everyone when they're touching the skin to be gentle and not push their skin and not drag their skin. And I will say, if my daughter's watching, she'll tell you that as the kids were young and dirty fingers, I go, no, don't touch my face.
Oh, never. No one can touch my face. I don't touch my own face.
I know. I agree.
So the oil, just so gently and just lightly, you know, up, up, up. So none of this, okay, everyone? Sometime what we'll do is we'll have a step-by-step, and I'll show you. There's one thing I will tell everyone tonight is that when you're putting your eye cream on, the Intense Eye Cream, another delicious product for your eyes, because it actually helps to melt into the eyes, helps with the fine lines around your eyes. And I got my empty jar. I love it so much. Look at my jar's empty.
Hey, that's a good thing.
That tells you I had no idea I brought that jar. I do love my products, I must say. I do get a lot of products to try, but I can't. It's really it's hard.
That's so
it's
great.
hard. I get to feel it. So I do want to also tell you something that I think is important. When, you know, working on every single one of these products, it's been, I mean, I want to just say, there's this whole emotional tie to each one of these ingredients. I was very specific in working with our scientists and our chemist, our botanist, who is all in one, by the way. He's a scientist, he's a chemist, and he's a botanist.
Wow. He must be a real smart guy.
Oh my gosh, he's so incredible. I mean, it would be fun to have him on with me one day. We have a love fest.
Yeah.
And he's French, so it's even, you know.
Yes, please, can we have him on?
We will join.
He's really cool. But you know, the energy of these ingredients are so dynamic. And when you feel the energy of that clay water in the product, there's what we call a distinct difference because we have this, what we call ionic exchange. And we're creating this negative energy, which is called a negative energy charge. When you do that, it's really a positive energy because it's a negative energy charge is like going to the ocean. And when you go to the ocean, you know how you go and you relax and you feel like, I want to go to the ocean to recharge my battery, right? To feel relaxed. I want to go to the ocean and the salt water because I want to be able to get healthy and detox. Well, that same kind of feeling goes on here with the products because in the water we have zinc and we have copper and we have iron and we have magnesium and sulfur. These ingredients are the 12 essential ingredients and more. I could, I could go on, but I'll stop there. But the 12 essential ingredients that bring this health to our body and as a delivery system, but it's the energy that it brings to our cells and then brings energy to our body.
Seriously, Karen, I honestly felt like this boost when I sprayed that on my, like, it breathing it in.
I can't wait to drink it.
Yeah, I can't wait to drink it.
I know when I come out with the drink, it's going to have spirulina in it, which will be amazing, and chlorophyll and strawberry. And the strawberry essence is a natural strawberry essence. It's and it's so delicious. So sometimes I'll put a little ice cube in it and make it into a little drink. Put a little sparkly with it.
Oh yeah. Well, we can't wait. We cannot wait. That's so exciting. Well, for anybody that logged on late, we just want to make sure that you know that Karen and her amazing team at Immunocologie have generously offered to donate 15% of the proceeds of their sales during the month of October. They've also offered a discount code, which is like just a double whammy. So you get a discount code to save 15%, and then you still get to help us help people who are facing financial problems due to their cancer diagnosis. So this is just a win-win-win, and we are so extremely grateful and so happy to meet you. And we know that because of the people watching right now, and yes, Gretchen, empowered women empower women. Like, we are stronger together, bigger, better, stronger, faster. And I think that's something magic. We also want to shout out to Tamara Casillas, who is the one who introduced us to Gretchen, who introduced us to Karen. But it's just, we're so excited and thankful. So thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us today. We know we're going to do this, like, maybe just some quick ones with like one product, and we can share that with our audience.
Well, I have some new things coming out too. So that's it. Going to be fun. We'll be able to talk about some of those new things. Oh, I can't wait to tell you more about them.
Yay! Well, we will definitely be doing our part, to share about you and the amazing things that you're doing. And, like you said, like, believing in women. This is how we're doing it. This is, Survivor 15 is the code for Cancer Cartel. Sam just put that on the screen for us. Thank you for reminding us.
You get 15% off.
That's awesome.
You put in Survivor 15.
That's extremely generous.
Well, I'm so happy to do that, and it's really my pleasure. And I know that everyone who is going to be purchasing is going to be also. So, I mean, and the generosity of that is really about the heart of those that we can help. So I just want to say thank you for all that you're doing. And I want to say that, each one of you separately and those that are watching, I call it the wonderful you, because each one of you are so wonderful in your own way that it makes it so important for me to share with you how wonderful you are. So thank you.
Oh, Karen, thank you. Like, we're just honored to be on this journey and, sharing our stories. Thank you, everyone who joined us today.
Thank you.
Gretchen, you made this happen. Sam, thank you for making us all not ridiculous, even though we still kind of are. We'll get this Instagram live thing figured out.
Absolutely. And if anyone needs a consultation, don't forget to let us know. And there is the sensitive skin kit that's all ready to go. If that's, just want to get the package, love to have you join us with that, and we can take you through the steps. So Thank you so much. And
Thank you so much.
big hugs.
Love you. Love you all.
Love
Have a
you
great
all.
day.
Big hugs.
Okay,
Hugs.
bye. Big hugs.